Okay, good morning folks. My name is Rob Wiles. I'm Head of Channel here at APSL and welcome to our mid-year update. This session is going to be recorded and will be made available on demand through our YouTube channel, and that email will get sent out when the webinars are finished today. We'll pick the best one and send out that link to that recording. So we have a packed agenda for today. I am joined later on by a gentleman called Ahmad Malik from a company called Empowered. They are part of the APSL partner ecosystem. But as you can see on your screens now, this is our agenda for this morning. So I'm going to give you a quick update on 2 new products we've added to the portfolio. I'm going to go over a review of our new service levels, which hopefully have started to have impact in capturing new customers for you and making renewals easier to secure. I'll then hand over to Ahmad, and then I'm going to close on an overview of our new help desk package called Pulse. I'll actually take you through a live demo of that system. Okay, for the moment, all of our attendees are muted. We'll open the lines up at the end for any questions we have. However, if you've got anything, you can raise your hand, you can ask a question, or you can type it into the chat box at the bottom right-hand corner of the webinar toolbar. Okay? So, let's move on to the first part of our agenda. So, in February this year, APSL decided to add 2 new products to our portfolio, both of which complement our existing skill set and our existing product line. So the first one we added was from Extreme Networks. So this is a pure LAN data offering. So it complements what we already do on the Avaya data side. Extreme pride themselves on a couple of things and treat them as uniques in the market. One is they are the fastest throughput of data of any LAN provider in the world. So if you have customers that require a high data input or a data center type solution, then Extreme are absolutely perfect for that. It's also a very simple product set to understand. It's basically one operating system that goes across all of their blade solutions, all of their edge solutions, all of their core solutions. So we are an Extreme Gold partner. We have trained up the right number of engineers, the right number of pre-sales consultants, and we already have a number of customer installations already under our belt. So if you have a customer that's got Extreme currently and you want to take over the support, we can do that. Or if you've got a customer that has a LAN requirement that fits the Extreme profile, then contact your channel account manager and we'll help engage on that with you through our pre-sales consultancy team. Second offering in the portfolio is from a company called Palo Alto. So Palo Alto is next generation firewall. Okay, so this is the type of sophistication where a customer can be absolutely granular about what is allowed in and out of their network, right the way from overall corporate profiles down to individual user profiles, down to specific traffic analysis. So this is the high end of firewall technology. It's a direct competition to Cisco, to Juniper. They also have VPN technology built in, and again, we have trained up on this properly. We have customer sites already installed, and what we're finding is these are fairly heavy ticket solutions. So you're not talking £2,000, £3,000, £4,000. You're talking 25, 50, and 100 grand deployments. So these are very margin rich, very sophisticated bits of equipment. So if you're coming across anything in the security world where, again, we need to compete with Cisco, we need to compete with Juniper or any other firewall type technology, then we can use Palo Alto to hit that straight on head on with a very, very comprehensive offering. So both of these products will be updated on our website. They'll both be covered within our vendor quarterly update letter that we email all of you guys on a quarterly basis. That's why it's quarterly. But they'll all be updated. But again, if you get opportunities for these products or you think a solution might fit these products, just speak to your channel account manager and they'll be able to engage the right pre-sales resource to give you a yes or a no and then support you throughout the sales cycle. Okay, a couple of other things we're going to be launching over the next few weeks. First and foremost is a telemarketing service. So currently we offer to all of you partners the ability for you to provide us with some data. We'll create an email creative for you. We'll e-shot that out on your behalf, and we'll provide you with a report on the opens and the click-throughs on that e-shot. What we can now also offer you is an on-demand telemarketing service at a very competitive daily rate that gives you access to our in-house telemarketing team. It's run by a lady called Karen Blackman. There's 4 people in the team, and they can call out on any message that you wish to send to your existing client base, a net new customer base, whatever that might be. Okay, so these guys are there to take your call to action, ring out as you as a partner, and you can buy that resource at a very cost-effective price. Second thing you're going to be seeing from us is a list of summer service promotions. So this is things like health checks, security audits, training, contact center scripting. So summer is normally a quieter period for us. So what we're trying to do is get 1, 2, 3 day attached projects in with our channel partners that they can easily package out and sell to their customers. So you can expect an A4 flyer with the service description on what we're offering and a price over the next couple of weeks. You can get that out to your customer base and hopefully get some incremental business off the back. They're all value-added services. They're all something organisations should be thinking about. And you know, it may turn out that there's additional products and services sale that we can get out the back of these offerings. So keep your eyes and ears open for that. And then finally, we'll be sending a note out about all of the updated product promotions for our vendors. We're into a new quarter now, so some promotions have finished, some new ones have appeared, and some have continued onwards. All right. Now expect your channel account manager to be talking to you about any projects we've quoted on a promotion that's expired, to see if we need to re-quote that for you, to see if the project's still live. But also we're going to be taking a focus on upgrading the legacy Nortel base. So we're going to try and help you profile customers that can take advantage of the latest of our promotions to get them up to a supportable level of software, but also begin the migration towards SIP via Aura and the next generation of UC technology. Keep your eyes and ears open for that. Any questions in the meantime on it, please speak to your channel account manager. Okay, so now a quick review on the service levels that we launched in February. Okay, so we brought to the market a new way of taking support services out to our client base. What we've seen is that traditional break-fix maintenance have become a real commodity item. We were getting pressured on price. There were lots of players in the market that were just offering a man in a van to fix a problem, but not really supporting customers properly. So what we decided to do is split our support offering into 2 areas. A hardware replacement service, so your traditional break-fix environment, but overlaid on top of that something what we call advanced support. So this is our help desk network operations center offering that can remotely diagnose and fix 90% of faults that occur within a customer's environment. You can price the support both ways, okay? And the immediate value we're bringing to the table on the hardware replacement level you can see on your screen is that when your customer invests in a service level that includes a part and an engineer, they're not just going to get a response time, okay? They're actually going to get a resolution time for that fault. So for example, if they've got a PRI card that's blown, we will get an engineer and the right part number to site within that 4-hour time period and have them up and running by the time the 4-hour clock has finished. Okay, so this is not a response time, which is what 99% of people offer. This is an absolute resolution time. Okay, the second thing we're going to be bringing into play is that for remote diagnostics as well. Okay, so levels 2 and 4 of the advanced support offering now also include resolution times. Now this is perfect for your higher value critical environment customers, so anybody that's highly available, anybody that's got contact center, anybody that's operating 24/7. So as long as the issue isn't a vendor software bug, okay, we're going to be providing resolution time on that software issue. All right. So this is a really big differentiator between us and the rest of the market. You know, we're not just talking response times now, we're talking resolution, which is brilliant. Okay. Now, the different levels do come at different prices, but we can absolutely break those down for you so you can clearly understand what level is coming in at what cost. What you'll also see on the diagram there is a section called remote monitoring. So this is a new service for us. So this is the first major service we've launched off the back of our new Network Operations Centre. Pricing starts at £8 per user per annum and really only fits the kind of 300 user plus environment. Below that, it probably doesn't cost in. But basically what the service is we implement a server on the customer's site. And that server probes 3 types of application. It's the CS1000, it's the Avaya Aura contact center, and it's any Avaya data environment. And basically we implement probes from that server to monitor all types of things within those 3 environments. It could be services within the contact center. It could be server CPU usage. It could be hardware, green light, red light, if ports have failed on a data switch. All of this stuff we can monitor within the proactive alarm management environment. What happens is as soon as an alarm is generated, it appears within our remote monitoring application within our Network Operations Center, and we will proactively manage that alarm. So we, in some cases, may see it before there's any end user impact. We'll be able to predict when faults are going to occur and fix them before they happen. But the 2 key main benefits to this offering are about reducing incident impact. So if we can see something's going to happen before it happens, we can deal with it before any of the end users that you deal with are aware it's happening. And that's really powerful. The second thing, and I think the more important one in today's environment, is it reduces the workload on the IT team. Everybody is being asked to do more with less. What we're saying is invest in this service with us and you, and we can take some of that workload off the IT team by fixing problems before IT has to log it with you, you have to log it with us, or even them logging it directly with APSL. We can manage it in a much more forward-thinking, proactive manner without having to tie the IT team up on phone calls, log information, all that good stuff. Okay? And bottom line on it, it really is an enhanced service delivery from APSL to you as a partner. It's another product that we can talk to end users about. It's another product that we can use to secure renewals, secure uplift sales, and really ring fence our customers. Okay, so I'm joined today by a gentleman called Ahmed Malik. Morning, Ahmed.
Morning, Rob.
Great stuff. So what I'm going to do now is hand over the presentation to Ahmed. Hopefully I can work this through on how to do this. You might see the screen just flicker briefly, folks. I've just got to make Ahmed a presenter. Okay, and I need to change that back to me. So Ahmed works for a company called Empowered, and Empowered are a business partner of APSL's. Now what these guys bring to the table are a different set of skills to what we deliver to you as partners. Okay, and what the specific one I've asked Ahmed to cover today is around MS Lync. So MS Lync is something I think we're all seeing occur again and again within the competitive landscape. I'm just going to hand the presentation over now to Ahmed, who's going to take you through exactly what Empowered can bring to the table, but also why you shouldn't walk away from a Lync type opportunity. Okay, Ahmed, you've got presentation there, sir.
Thank you, Rob. Hello, everyone. My name is Ahmed Malik, and I am the lead consultant for Empowered UK. I head up the virtualization, end user computing, and data center practice. So today, as you guys know, Lync offers increasing business opportunities to partners as well as companies. as companies starting to realize the benefits from the end-to-end UC solution. We are essentially, what we are doing is bringing the future of unified communication to the companies through the Lync proposition. It allows us to work productively from anywhere on any device, essentially, through this solution. So what is the opportunity for the partners here? The opportunity is, for example, customers looking to replace their aging PBX solution, want something which is cheap and also effective and also a reliable solution, or they are just looking to enhance their current PBX solution, going into the next generation features. That is where Lync comes in. It provides you a unified IM platform, presence platform, persistent chat platform, and also all the PBX functionality, including your conferencing tools, your video conferencing tools, and many more. If you are using voice conferencing bridge in the past, you know how difficult they are. They are completely disjoint from your rest of the infrastructure. Lync provides you all those functionalities within one infrastructure, within your existing IT platform. There are other users who are looking to move to a mobile workforce environment. As you know, and other companies keep on stressing on work is where work is not a place anymore. People are working from home. People are working from when they're out and about, and Lync can fit into that mobility piece perfectly with the things like there are connectors available which link into your VDI. Those VDIs can be published to your iPads, iPhones, and you can seamlessly connect into your existing PBX infrastructure using that solution. The other benefits are things like customers looking to consolidate. Now, a lot of companies have different solutions. They have Cisco for their primary telephony solutions, and also have other IM solutions. So this gives you an opportunity to bring that in-house in one consolidated infrastructure, and bringing the expenses down as well, and providing you a hosted solution. The other opportunities that you might find, telephony tenders, where companies are moving offices, companies are looking to reduce costs. While they are trying to achieve that, expanding into different offices, buying other companies, and expanding their horizons, you can go into that as an opportunity and provide them a solution, a Lync solution, which can fit all their requirements in that situation. The other aspect, which is I think very important, is your customers who have enterprise agreements. Now, those customers, I think, don't even realize that they already have access to the application and the licensing that they can use right now, and we can sell them the solution to utilize those rights and use Lync as to expand and to consolidate their UC infrastructure. So what we can do, where we come in. So we can come in and help you with sales enablement. The idea of sales enablement is not to teach you how to sell. That you already know. What we can do is provide you the technical and the pre-sales knowledge. Train your team to understand the technology, understand the key buzzwords that you need to go out and talk to the customers, understand how the solution can be put together and sold to the customer, create packages for your for your sales teams, and also we can provide pre-sales support for qualifying those sales, provide you with engineers, pre-sales engineers who can help you go out, talk to these customers, and basically help sell that solution. So what we are saying, guys, is don't say no, don't walk away from an opportunity, and we can help you guys work with you guys either on a project basis, as a white label service to you guys, and help you pre-sell with pre-sales, and not only just pre-sale but also POC, consultancy, deployment, and after-sales services as well. So, sorry. So about Empowered. So Empowered, since we started in 2006, Empowered was focused as a sales and customer services support company. We provide basically the delivery team was made up of associate, comprising of trusted external resources, people we worked with in the past, people we knew in the market, and we had that trust relationship. So that as we expanded, the team grew organically through referrals. People we know, they referred to people they knew, and so on. So it expanded. So over the last 7 years, the team has grown beyond the geographical boundaries of UK, over 500 platinum level resources that we have. We class them as, silver, gold, platinum, based on their engagement with us. And additionally, now Empowered have a blended delivery approach. So we have in-house team, we have people who are trained, who are qualified, and we also have the associate team that we've built in the past, and we can be very flexible, making us very reliable, very mobile, highly available workforce, which works with you as part of your team to deliver these services. So as I said, reiterating what I said before, we are a channel-only trading model. So we engage only with partners. So the yellow arrow indicate what we do. What Empower do is engage with the partners only. We don't sell any software. We don't sell any hardware. So it's purely a trade, a partner-only model. You go out and sell it to your customer, and we enable you in providing those functions, delivering the service. We, being part of a large group of service-based companies, financially we are stable. We have no debts. So that's give you a peace of mind while working with us. So the relationship with APSL, we provide complementary services, delivering consultancy, engineering, and support through various engagement models. We can provide through fresher services, either on a fixed term, fixed price, SOW-based service, or as a virtual engineering service where we have resources available on demand, or for your particular projects or your support agreement. Or what we can offer you is a managed support service, modular-based support service to complement your own internal support capabilities. So this is how we work with APSL, and this is how we can work with other partners as well. So basically, Empowered has worked around what we call it 3 technology pillars. The first one being IP, comms, and security, where it's all around data, voice, video, wireless, security, and contact center. So it's very much around that. The computing services is around application delivery, end user computing, virtualization, VDI, or even application virtualization, and then computing infrastructure, either operating systems or virtual infrastructure, cloud, and also things like your link and exchange and messaging, etc. Data center is more around around the virtualization in cloud and more around the services that encompass the data center side of the practice. That includes storage, that include UCS, VAS, and load balancing and things like that. So Empower's global reach, as I said before, we have grown organically, we have grown through referrals, and now we have a reach which is beyond UK, in predominantly, as you can see, Northern Hemisphere, 811 in Europe, and further we have access to resources outside in Australia and US through our partners and other associates. But all that is through the centrally managed model, which is managed in UK. So so it's easy access for you guys to. So a little around the capabilities. So what we have is we have a trained team of architects available. We have trained teams of consultants and engineers available. So those engineers are MCSC messaging for Lync or communication. Communication for Lync or messaging for Exchange, or both. And these are qualified engineers which have experience with pre-sales consultancy or design and deployment as and when you like it. We also have access to Microsoft Premier Support Lync partners who can provide you after-sales support to that level where you go and talk to Microsoft. These are the same people who work behind Microsoft providing support. So this is a very good resource pool, obviously slightly expensive, but resource pool available for you that can be utilized. With our experience, we've been working around these technologies for 5 years. So it's not just been around live communication Lync, but also our experience in the telecom side with Cisco, Avaya, and Michael. We place us perfectly where we can help you in combining these two unknowns, where telecom people don't know about IT and IT people don't know about telecom. So we've bridged that gap very easily and perfectly. So call to action. If you need more details, you want to get in touch, you have any opportunities, please do give us a call or contact APSL, and they will put you in touch with us however you like. Thank you very much. Back to you, Rob.
Thanks, Ahmed. That was brilliant. Thank you very much indeed. So, folks, that's a real value add to having your kit bag. I'm seeing Lync weekly. You guys are probably seeing it a lot more than I am. You're in the faces of your end users, so you now know you've got a route to deliver that type of opportunity. Great stuff. Okay, so the next part of the presentation is on our new Pulse Help Desk. Okay, so we've implemented a brand new CRM tool. It is eventually going to be across the whole of the APSL business, but we've started the implementation on our support desk because that's where it can have the biggest impact. And what this application allows you to do, first and foremost, is online ticket logging that you or your end user can do directly with us. Okay, so this is for P2, P3, P4s. We don't want you using this for P1s because that's when it's all gone horribly wrong and you need to know immediate engineering assistance, so easiest thing to do there is pick up the phone. But for any of those other minor faults, you can log those on here and you log in that directly into the APSL Network Operations Center. So it's immediately visible to the engineering team. What you're also going to get is an online ticket update system. So one of the feedbacks we've had from our recent partner survey is that we give a great service, but it would be really good if we could be more proactive when we're updating tickets. So now you've got a portal window directly into the APSL system. You can see the notes given by the engineer as they're progressing the ticket to resolution. Okay. What you'll also get is proactive email alerts. So let's say one of your customers logs a fault directly with us, because that's the way they wanted the contract setting up. You can request a copy of every single incident that's logged for that customer as soon as it's logged. And that will be generated out on an email to your support desk when it's logged and when it's resolved. So you'll know exactly what's happening with your customers even though they're interacting directly with us. Okay? But really what this is all about is giving better service to you guys. Okay? The more you know about what's going on, the easier it is to get information out of APSL, the better service we're providing to you. Okay? Now what I'm going to try and do, very bravely, is a live demonstration of the product itself. So hopefully in a second you'll see the login to the Pulse system. He said confidently. Fantastic. Okay, now this application is going to be hosted on the APSL domain. So it'll be support.apsluk.com. You can request your logins from your channel account manager. They're very easy for us to set up, and they're set up in a parent and child format. So you, as our channel partner, are the parent, and underneath it are all the children, which are all the support contracts you hold with us. We can allow a children type login, and then your end user would only see their site, okay, or their sites if it's the same company. But you as the parent can log in and see all of the tickets open for all of your customers, which makes it a lot easier for you guys. So you put your username in and your password. You can choose your password after we've issued a default one, okay? And what you get is this really nice and simple initial screen, okay? If you need to log a new service request, you click on the star. If you want to view your existing service request, you click on the folder. But also down the left-hand side, you can search for calls based on their reference number or the reference number you give us, okay? Or you can just do a general search against the customer's name, the person that's logged the ticket, or whoever it might be, okay? I'm just going to take you through a new service request. So you click on the new service request. And what pops up is this box here. So you can say the call's been reported by whoever's got access to that call record. So it could be the end user customer, it could be somebody within your organisation. You can put in the reference number that you have for that, so that might be your ticket number or the end user's incident number, whatever it might be. You can give a title to whatever the fault might be. Okay? So that's just a headline on what the problem might be. It could be contact centre, could be voicemail, could be line side, could be extension side. You've then got a free type area to literally put in whatever the problem is. Okay, so I'll put in here just a quick description. I'll put test in the title, so my engineers, when they pick it up, understand that it's a test to show you guys exactly what the platform does. You've got the option to upload a log file. So if you guys are doing tier 1 on the customer, you can update a log file directly into Pulse. The engineers will be directly able to see it. You won't need to email it in again. And then you've got your service categories below. So if you go to class, it tells what type of call are you trying to log. So you'll see there we've got both advanced support and hardware maintenance. So that mirrors the new SLAs we're presenting to the customers. Okay? So if it's advanced support, you want to do remote diagnostics on it, open an advanced support ticket. If you know it's a bit of broken hardware, log it as a hardware maintenance call. You've also got the option there for service tokens. So if you have a service token package with us, you can log a move, add or change for a customer with us directly, and we'll just take it out of the service tokens available to you. So I'll log this as an advanced support class. What priority do you want to give that call? So all of our P2, 3, 4s and 5s are clearly listed in the APSL support brochure. It gives a nice clear indication of exactly what those fault types are. So we'll pick a P3 for this one. What product area are we talking about? Because a customer might have contact center, voice, data, wireless and security, or with APSL. And what vendor is the product on? So if you selected wireless, then it will come up with the wireless vendors. If you selected data, it would come up with the data vendors, and so on. So we'll select Avaya for this. Okay. Once that's completed, you can hit save, and what you'll be issued with is a log number. Okay, so you can see the date and time it was issued. Okay, the bottom one is the most recent one, so you see the one above is the one we did on this morning's webinar, and you've immediately got that there. Now, the way these tickets progress is in the top boxes up here. So new is all the new tickets you've logged, and a new ticket will move to in progress when an engineer has been assigned that ticket. So that's when we've actually responded. So when it's come out of the queue to an engineer. That then will move to in progress. Once we've cleared a ticket, we move it to provisionally resolved. And provisionally resolved, easy for me to say, is there until you accept that the ticket's closed or the end user does. And once it moves from there, it moves into the closed area, and you can see it there. Now, on all of the tickets, you can click on more detail, okay, and all of the notes and update history for that ticket will appear, okay. So you'll be able to see the date and time it was logged, what SLAs against the customer, who reported it, the title that was put in, the description. You can see the categories that were filled in, and a resolution code that the engineers put against it. So in this case, an alarm's been cleared. It could be hardware failure resolved. It could be configuration change. But what you'll also see is all of the update history for those calls. So as you can see here that I logged the call, and one of our engineers confirmed with Rob Wiles to close this ticket. That's the only time it will move into the closed area. Now what's also available for you here is an update page, so you can free type into there anything that you want to have reference back to, okay, that you didn't fill in on the original ticket. And you can save that, and then you'll have a list of all of your tickets. Now the beauty of all of this is what's sat behind Pulse is a reporting package. So we can generate reports on the number of tickets you've logged, how well we performed against SLA. We'll be able to give you those reports when it comes to renewal time with the customer or when we have service reviews with you as partners. Okay, so there's a powerful reporting tool that sits in the background that myself and my channel account managers have access to, so we can generate those as and when you need them. All right, but what also can be done against here is your channel account manager can be copied in on every ticket that's raised for your customer base. So if you've got a particularly sensitive customer at a particular time, your channel account manager can get flagged when a ticket's raised as well, and then we can pay special attention to it if we're at inter-renewal period with a customer, or perhaps they're looking at competition for pricing. We can have your channel account manager pay more attention to it. Okay, so as I hope you can see there, that's a fairly simple platform to be using. All right, if you've got any questions on that, don't hesitate to contact your channel account manager. They've been briefed on it. They can take you through another demonstration, but also they're the people to request your logins from. So they're very easy for us to set up. Do we need to know names, email addresses, contact details for anybody that you want to have access to this? Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to open the lines up, all right, to see if anybody has any questions. Any questions, folks? No? Okay, there's no problem, because the recording for this is going to go up on our YouTube channel. Okay, and again, you can refer back to that. But I really appreciate everybody's time today. Thank you for taking the time to attend. You'll get an email after this with all the links to all of the collateral. Thank you very much indeed,